It's a beautiful sunny day outside. A huge big ball of light in the sky called the sun, which is unusual in Ireland these days. But anyway, today I'm going to read you a little bit from We Are the ARK, Acts of Restorative Kindness to the Earth, which you can get from our shop for a signed copy, or you can get in the library. If you can't afford to, you can order it in any library anywhere around the world and they'll get it in for you. So, ARK lighting. Artificial lighting is a silent killer of ecosystems. The blue and white toned LED lighting now in standard use is a major factor in biodiversity collapse, especially the insect apocalypse that's upon us. Human artificial lighting is growing by 2% a year. This is really boring. Hang on. I'm not going to read it. It's not just boring, it's just it's long. And really all you need to know is that particularly the white and blue toned LED lights that are everywhere now in street lights and cars and houses, you know, Christmas lights, they are the ones that are most commonly used and they're the most damaging. They cause hormone problems, they cause much more exposure to predators, they cause you know, they cause creatures to lose their way, because a lot of the time an awful lot of our shared kin on the earth, they use the stars and the moon to lead their way, you know, to direct them. And you know, we keep putting in millions of moons. They think they're the moons. It's like all these blue and white lights, they get confused. They don't know their way anymore. They get confused by these lights that we're putting everywhere. And like, you know, when you opened the window years ago, moths would just come in from everywhere, and now there's hardly any of them. Like, you know, I mean, it's in real time, you know, that we're losing nature in real time. We can see it in our own lifetimes. It's so fast, like, and we're only here for a second, and in the last second it's just collapsed. Like, we're collapsing it all, and it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. It's not like we have anywhere else to go. I don't want to go and live on Mars with Elon Musk. I just want to stay here. It's beautiful. It's Eden. It's fabulous. It's the most amazingly magical place, and we're destroying it because we're colonizing every patch of it. Like, we've forgotten that our role here is one of guardian, not gardener, you know. And one of the simple things you can do is block out your light from your house, and don't put outdoor lighting. You know, gardens don't need lighting. Like start to share this planet a bit. And if you want to save the planet, start with your own patch of it and take out your lights. You don't need them. You know, people seem to be still afraid of the dark. You know, we need to embrace the night again. And I always tell people to make, you know, a seat as in the darkest part of their arks. You know, I design in a little nighttime area, and I get people to go and sit there in the darkness and get used to it, and their eyes adjust and they start to see all the creatures moving, you know, and it's pure magic, and they get to see the stars again a little bit. And you know, it's the real deal. You know, you kind of talk about connecting to nature, like, you know, people say that we're nature, but we're not natural anymore, you know. Anyway, I don't know, I'm gone off on all sorts of tangents, but if you have to have lights, make sure that they're downward facing. Only use them where you really have to. Make sure they're, check Dark Skies Ireland or Dark Skies organisations around the world, and check the tones of these bulbs, what they should be. Generally it's red or amber, but there's particular tones that are useful, and you can order those types of bulbs if you need them. But no light is the best way to go. And you know, if you're looking for something to do to be part of the solution, this is a big one. So, you know, if you have problems with LED lights in your neighborhood and in like street lights and stuff, write to your local councils, write to your local government and get them to retrofit the bulbs and put filters over them. And you know, that this is what we need to do. You know, the conversation is starting about lighting, but we need to speed it up. And it needs to come from us. It's not going to come from the top down. Like, it's up to us. Okay.